seersucker soup on a hot summer day. Coffee comes back in a nerve-wracking way. The dishes and laundry take the garbage out. What a day, what a day, what a day.
Well, welcome to Capital Region today. I'm so happy that you're joining us today. We have a great show. Well, every time, but we really do have a great show this time. We're going to be starting out with some music, but I'll tell you who's coming on the show this week. We have the Electric City Chorus, and they're going to be doing the Singing Valentines. You're going to learn all about how you can have them come right to your door. And then we're having the Off-Broadway the Off-Broadway Players, and they're from Averill Park, and we're so happy this is their maiden voyage, first time they've been on the show. My side will be here to talk about what's going on in the middle of your school week when the kids are off. Homemade Theater is here, and they're also here to talk about the Crucible, which is a really a very fine classic production. And then we have a lady coming on, Justina Kostic, and she's going to be talking about a number of things that she's doing, and we're fortunate enough to get her onto our next show as well. So we're very fortunate to have all our guests. But we're going to start out the first show, our first segment, with, I believe it's In the Still of the Night. We'll see how still that is.
Dum 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 doo.
Shoo-doop, shoo-be-doo.
Ba-dum doo.
Shoo-doop, shoo-be-doo.
Ba-dum doo.
Shoo-doop, shoo-be-doo.
Ba-dum doo.
Shoo-doop, shoo-be-doo. In the still of the night, I held you tight, for I love you so. Promise I'll never let you go. In the still of the night,
In the still of the night,
I remember that night in May. The stars were bright up above. I hope and I pray to keep your precious love.
Dum,
So
dum, dum,
before the light, hold me again with all of your might in the still of the night.
in the still of the night.
Shoo up, 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 whoa, shoo up, 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 shoo up.
Dum
So
dum dum
before
doo.
the light, hold me again with all of your might in the still of the night.
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 That's great. I'm going to break a little bit here and walk over here. Come on, Bill. You guys are great, first of all. I mean, you've been on how many times? Oh, wait, I don't have my calculator here. Yeah, a few times.
Your first show.
I think of the first show, yes, you guys have been fantastic. And who wouldn't love to have these guys walk up to your door with
And deliver
a
card,
card,
flour,
flowers,
and a box of candy.
and a box of
Thank you.
candy. Woo! But you guys are great. And what a great idea to have these singing Valentines. But tell me, I know you're the director, chorus manager.
I'm the chorus manager. I'm Bill Saratella. I sing lead anytime Scott gets caught in traffic, and
Oh, Scott. They're trying to get rid of you.
but I'm with the Electric City Cars.
Right. We have Scott there, and we have Dave, and we have
Terry
and Hank. Yeah, right there. I got to get them in the right order there. So you go out and you'll go to like nursing homes even, or an office,
Go
or
anywhere
where do you go?
wanna
Tell me where you
within-
go.
We go anywhere you want to go to within reason.
Within reason.
within reason.
And you're not the only group that goes. Is that correct?
No, we have 3 different groups that are going to go out this year on February 13th and February 14th. So
2 days.
2 days worth of singing Valentines in the Capital District.
This is really an amazing thing, and I can't imagine how wonderful it is to go into like a nursing home or to a place like that and just cheer up. You're not only cheering up the person that you're serenading, you're also cheering up the entire environment there, I think, too.
You ought to go into a car dealership or into Napa Auto Parts, but
Okay.
that's fine too.
Okay, so I'm going to have, Scott, if you'll say a little something and pass it down so we all know who you are and why you love being here. I mean, here or there.
We always love being here with you. I'm Scott Rigney. I actually sing. I'm lead. I sing the melody of the songs, and we sing here in our quartet.
Yeah.
I'm Dave Ivernell. I sing tenor, the high part.
Oh, Dave.
We just want to thank you for all your support you've given us over the years. It's been fantastic.
Well, and you guys have been fantastic, too. I know you came and serenaded me once. I think Greg ordered you to come and surprise me.
Yes, I'm Terry Topka. I sing
Terry.
bass, the low notes and the chords.
Okay. I loved the ending there. Go ahead.
I'm Hank Petticone. I'm relatively new to this quartet. I sing baritone. Basically, I get all the leftover notes.
You the ones that are left over?
All the notes that are left over, they give to me.
Okay,
I
good.
don't want to hear me sing just my part.
Well, I'm sure each of you has a voice that would be pleasant to hear. So anyway, what you're gonna, Hank? Do you have any? Or not Hank? You have anything to say, Bill?
Him too. No, we have a second song that we're going to do for you.
Okay.
And actually, this is the next Tuesday. It's 62 years, I believe, from the Ed Sullivan Show. So this is the first song that the Beatles sang on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh my gosh! Oh my!
When they hit America. You know it.
Oh my! Love it.
They don't.
Yeah, but one more thing is, how do they get the? Where do they sign up?
Well, you can go on to
Wait, you
our
got mine.
website, electricitychorus.net, and you can get a hold of us. I'll get a hold of you, and we'll tailor the singing Valentine
Do
to
it,
whatever
do it,
you
do it. It's
want.
really fun. Do it. Yeah.
Oh, we have a
I'm
great
talking
time.
to you guys. Yeah. Okay, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, darling, I'll be true.
Oh my God, that's so great. Oh, wonderful. I don't think I told you guys how great you look.
Thank you.
You really look great. I like their out. Did you plan it?
Listen, no.
And we have the same outfit every year.
That's right.
I know it looks. Well, I was just watching you, and I go, oh, God, they look so good. And I do want to remind people that there is a charge for this, but it's a fundraiser for the organization.
It is.
So this is great, but it's really a great thing to do for someone you care about, maybe a grandmother or a wife, or even a kid that you think needs a little picking up. Right. So anyway, so glad you guys are here. It's the Electric City Chorus, and it's the F-O-U-R, gettable. So, got it? Thank you all for being here.
Thanks for having us again.
Yeah, anything else you want to say?
No, we'll be out there for 2 days, and it's just a great 2 days for
Rain, shine, snow,
us. Yes.
snow.
No, we're out there in the snow too, unless it's 2 foot.
Okay, let's just do one. No, sign up. It's a great thing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Nadia.
Yeah. We're going to go to Averill Park now, and this is the first time Averill Park has been here for the high school, and I'm so pleased to have them on. So I'm going to let you introduce everybody, because you are the director of this, and you have a student director as well.
I do, yeah.
Mamma Mia. I
Mamma
love the
Mia.
music.
Oh,
Love the music.
absolutely. So you know what? This is the second time we've been. We were here last year. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. We did a very different show.
What
we
was
did
I? Where was I? Was I here? I must have been here.
You know, I was running the show, Ann. You don't remember that day. You called in sick.
I must have called in
Yeah,
sick.
no, we did a student written show called Drama in the Den.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh, now
yeah,
I
it
know.
was
I know.
great.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I brought with me Bailey Vincent, who is
Hi,
a
Bailey.
student
Hi.
director, working
Student
so
director.
hard.
Ooh.
I know, absolutely. We have Cassidy Rose.
Hi, Cassidy.
What character do you play in Mamma Mia, Cass?
Hi, I'm Cassidy Rose. I play Tanya. She's one of the dynamos in Mamma Mia.
And then we have
I want to know
Diana.
those outfits you wear. No, it's okay. We
Get
won't go
ready.
there.
Oh, we could talk about them. We have Diana Parker. You want to talk?
Hi, I'm Diana. I play Donna, who's like the mom in the show.
Well, that's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then we have Abby Wadler.
Hi, I'm Abby. I play Rosie. She's
Okay.
another one of the dynamos.
Okay, good. And the songs are wonderful, aren't they? I mean, you guys are too young to remember ABBA, I think, aren't you?
They wanted this show very badly. When we announced the show, they all knew it already.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I loved it. I have, I got my computer and I got the ABBA music going. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, because it's songs that you
It's
can
fun.
kind of have fun
It's a
with.
sing-along.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are they going to sing along in the audience?
I hope so.
You don't
I
mind?
hope so.
Oh, that's
I don't
great.
mind. Do you guys mind?
As long as it's kept to them.
Oh, okay. Well, they might have more rules than me. I want it to be a party. I want people to have a great time. But yeah, I
Maybe
get
not
what you-
belting in the
you don't,
audience.
you don't want them to sing over you, is what you're
No,
saying.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell the audience about Mamma Mia, which we all know Mamma Mia, but
Right. So, well, our show is February 26th, 27th, 28th.
okay.
And we've been
You have
working.
a matinee too, don't you?
We don't.
You
We
don't
don't.
have
They're
matinee.
7 o'clock. And we have been working since November on this show. It's been a really long span of time. We had a couple of breaks in between, just for school breaks. And it's almost a daily rehearsal. We have great teachers that are helping us perform the show. We have Leslie Elishuk. She is our choreo and our vocal instructor. And then we have Mike Blaustein, who is our pit band. We have a live pit band.
You're doing a pit band.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, a really great pit band. We just had a rehearsal with them this past week.
How exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have Will Reyes, who is our tech director, and they are all school employees. And we just all come together and we do these musicals. We call them winter musicals because they are around February.
Right.
And every year we try to do something spectacular. And let me tell you, every year we do. We do something
well, you've got
spectacular.
to. Okay, first of all, this is not the entire cast. So
No.
how many are in the cast?
35.
And you get them all together at the same
Sometimes. Billy, you want to talk about that?
time? Tell
Bailey
your
does a lot of that.
So I have to take attendance at the beginning of the day every day. I also I keep track of who's supposed to be at rehearsal. Most of the
Depending
time,
on what scenes you're doing.
depending on what we're doing, but we're getting to the point where our show's very soon, so it is a lot of full cast rehearsals. But I mean, towards the beginning when we were learning a lot of our songs, it was like a chunk of people. So I had to keep track of that. And most of the time, unless people are sick, everybody always shows up. I mean, you know,
Well, because it's fun.
people love to be there. I mean,
Yeah.
they signed up for it because they love theater.
Yeah, that's great. Now, the other thing is, because you got 35 in the cast, but somebody had to build that set.
Absolutely. We have a great set builder named Adam Kuntz. He's actually an outside set builder, and he builds
I
sets
know
all
Adam.
over the.
Yeah,
You do?
I know Adam.
Yes.
Sure I do.
Yes. He does a lot of theater
Yeah,
in the
he's a
area.
great
He's
guy.
incredible. He designed our
great
set.
guy.
He got together with our tech man Will, and they built the set with some students. We're actually not painted yet. We're going to paint it this weekend. And so we're doing set work. We have all student leaders. So there's like a props mistress and a costumes mistress. Those are all students. Like yesterday, I had students steam their costumes. We really
we
try to
have to
make
do
it
that.
student-centered. We really try to give the responsibilities to the kids
Well,
to
not
work
only
on
that, but
and
they're
learn.
learning what it
Absolutely.
is to. So when you see a Broadway show, you're not just watching the show. You're thinking, oh my God, look what they had to do to get there, right?
Oh, I just saw a performance of Edwin Drood at SLOC,
at SLOC.
and it's very difficult to separate that. I don't know about. I know you guys all see theater. When you become a theater person, it becomes really difficult to separate. Trying to figure out how they're doing things, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How did they do that?
Right. And then you want to steal it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I think one thing about theater, you build. Everybody's building, and I don't know that there's a lot of, I guess, mean competition. I think
No.
there's competition in a very friendly way, and because they borrow costumes, they borrow sets, they borrow this. So the set, I remember the set. It's pretty much the same, except for the bedroom scene and a few other things that you have to kind of move in and out. So you do have people that are working behind the scenes, prop people, right?
Absolutely, prop people, and there's like makeup touch-ups and costume you know, it's an active, theater is active the entire time.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really a beautiful thing to watch students learn all the skills, and then by the end we give the show to them. It's their show, you know, we're getting very close where there's nothing else we could do as directors to move the show forward.
Now, do you do anything with finances? I mean, do the kids have to learn what it takes to put on a show? Is that just something part of the school does that? Or is that something that you're instructing the students a little bit to learn, well, what does it take to put on a production? We got to pay for royalties, we've got to pay per night, we've got how many in the audience and all the rest of it.
They're probably rolling their eyes because I tell them everything. I tell them everything that we have to purchase. I talk about how you have to balance those things. Sometimes I'll have to say no to a costume, and we really talk about the equity of like, well, how long are you going to be on stage with this costume? And it's it's $90. Is this a $90 purchase? Should we be doing this, or is there a different way that we can purchase this to keep our budget?
Or will your aunt donate it?
You know, or donate it, which we do get tons of that. Our Averill Park is very supportive of our program, and our program's called the Off-Broadway Players. So that's our theater program, and then we do 2 shows a year.
This is you really have a lot to be thankful for, because not every school can do this.
It's true.
Or has the talent behind them to do this.
Oh, the talent, unmatched. I came to the school 4 years ago to run the theater program and to elevate it and bring it kind of
To
back
what it is
into,
today.
and every day. I mean, I cry at every show. I mean, the people that are sitting next to me, all of them, you've acted, you've directed, right?
Yeah.
Everyone plays lots of different roles. They are all bound to do something amazing. I know that. And every one of them is so full of talent. I'm jealous.
Okay, let's have Tanya start here.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tanya.
Cassidy. What's your favorite song in the show?
I really do love the song that me and Abby sing together. It's Chiquitita.
I love that
song. It is like, it's a really good song, but it's also just a moment in the show where me and Abby get to just be friends and like have this moment on stage where our characters are different because they're just around the people that they love. But my favorite is Gimme, 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 but I'm not in that
that's
number.
My favorite. I love that song.
I feel like I had to say something that I was actually in.
Okay. You didn't have to. That's okay. And how about Diana?
I definitely think that my favorite is probably Slipping Through My Fingers, just because as a senior, singing it to Vivian Savage, who plays Sophie, she's a junior, so she's kind of like my baby in real life. And it's just a very emotional moment for me, so I'm not really acting if you really think about it, because it's like saying
Well, but
goodbye to my baby.
That's the best part, when you can
Yeah.
get into it and it becomes part of you.
And it's just a really great scene to be able to have with her. And we have a little surprise in that we have a little girl playing a little mini Sophie in that song, and it's just a very heartwarming moment.
Yeah.
Hope to get the audience for that
Yeah.
one. So.
Abby, how about you?
I don't know. I also really like Chiquitita now that we've done it and we've choreographed it. It's a lot of fun to just jump around on stage with Cass.
Jump around?
Yeah, and just go crazy. But to a certain extent.
Thank you.
But I really, really, really love the harmonies in Super Trooper. And they're just so, the dissonance is great. And we get to wear some really fun boots.
Yeah,
in
I know. The
that one.
costumes have got to be
Yeah,
great.
so.
How about you? You're the student director. You got a favorite song?
I have so many favorite songs. I love Slipping Through My Fingers. It makes me cry every time they rehearse it. I have to like have tissues near me. I love our song at the end, the I Do, I Do, I Do. I think it's just very fun. I love Chiquitita because I love watching them have fun on stage. I don't think that there's a song that I really don't like.
Yeah.
I think that
I
they're
think
all
that
fantastic.
They're just great. How about you? Got a favorite? You knew
I,
I was
I
going to
wake,
ask you,
I
right?
wake up every morning singing one because I get to hear them so many times.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a hard. I like Voulez-Vous.
Oh,
That's a good. That's a good one.
Well, that's
Yeah.
It's
So, but
such a great
really,
song,
I mean,
yeah.
you just can't beat this show. You
I
can't.
know.
It's a-
I mean,
it's a-
every song in it, I think, kind of is just fun. And of course, I like Money, Money, Money.
Yes.
And that's one of
Yeah.
my favorites. Because
And the
it's-
choreography, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wait till you see, there's 20 or 30 students on stage doing these moves that are, and they're all together. It's really a sight
Hopefully.
to see. Yes, exactly. Always.
It's funny that, things can go wrong on stage, but if you incorporate it, sometimes it works out.
Absolutely. These
Yeah.
guys have a lot of experience.
Okay,
with
so we know the
doing
dates
that.
of the show,
Yeah.
and you say they're evening performances, is that correct?
7 o'clock.
How do people get tickets? Or can they get them at the door?
You can absolutely get them at the door, but we are selling them online. This is a newer thing, and we use a company called GoFan. And you you go to gofan.com and you look for APHS OBP, a lot of letters, APHS OBP, and then you will be brought.
Averill Park.
Yeah, that's
AP,
it, right?
there you
High
go,
school,
yeah.
right? And then it'll list out the nights of the show, and you could purchase tickets with a credit card, which is great. That was something that's kind of new for us.
Yeah, it is.
And then we also created some packages where you could buy merch with your tickets, you could buy concessions items with your tickets. We're really trying. I know we have a
Wow,
really.
you're really stepping up.
I will tell you, we have a parent that is a promotions person, and she
Oh, so
really
she got
helped us to figure that out. Her name is Wendy Craney, and she has
Wendy.
done. Yeah, thanks, Wendy. And she has done a lot with our promotions and really that's why we're here, frankly,
Yeah,
because she
yeah,
knows.
you're promoting
Yeah,
it.
because she set this up, So it's a great. We're really trying to embrace like all of the ways that people want to buy these tickets, because sometimes we just don't have cash on us on that night, and
Well, and you
what
do
other
have
things.
to pay. I mean, and the point is it's an expensive production. It's not cheap
True.
to do this. So
True.
the money that comes in goes towards paying for everything. You guys get your checks?
Yes, they will absolutely get their checks. They will get them as soon as the show's over.
I'm kidding. Nobody gets paid in theater.
Right.
Believe me, I've been in theater.
Even the
You don't get
pros.
paid, and you put your hours in, and you just have fun.
Yes, and you
That's
love
the
it.
important thing.
Yeah.
I want to tell you all, I want you all to break a leg.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and it's so great to have you on, and I love to see young people get into theater, live theater, because live theater has to just flourish, because the first time you see one of those productions, you just know that it can get in your blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely.
I'd love to just say that we are working with Proctor's Collaborative.
Oh, they're wonderful here.
And I don't even know if a lot of schools are super connected yet with them.
They've
but
got a great performing center for kids.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, well they have that, but we also are dealing with their scene shop. And so we have taken set pieces, we have rented.
Really?
Yeah, so there are parts of our set that are actually from
They have
Proctor's.
a location where they're keeping it all.
Yes,
I know
and we
that.
yes, and I toured it, and
Yeah.
we're working really closely with Obie Savage, and it has been a delight, and every school, because really a lot of the stuff that we do, we shouldn't be redoing, we shouldn't be rebuilding if we could be sharing. And I would love for Proctor's Collaborative to be the connection of all the schools in the area.
Give big shout out for Proctor. We're in Proctor's right now.
Absolutely,
filming,
so
they've
it has
very
been
good.
like instrumental in our past couple of shows.
It's funny that you say that, and I'll just quickly, because the Little Shop of Horrors, it's always like, where are we going to get that? You know?
We did Little Shop 3 years ago, didn't know about Proctor's and rented it, and they got shipped to us, and we could have used the one that was right down, basically down the road from us. So now we know.
And of course we have the costumer here, too.
Yes,
which is
the costumer we've worked with as well, yes.
Yeah,
so we're really lucky in this area.
Yeah. Thank you all for being here. And
Thank
I
you.
hope that you continue on and don't let it stop here. Keep going.
Oh, I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll make it.
Yeah. I mean, we got SLOC, we got a lot of theater groups here that are doing some great stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. Yeah, it's been a delight.
Yes.
Another delight over here, we have Chris over here from my side.
Good morning.
Yeah, and you're getting all set for, we've been talking about schools here, but how about school week?
Oh yeah, so February 14th through 22nd, while the kids are off from school, you know, My Sci is open extra hours and has special programs going, and it's usually one of our busiest weeks of the year, and we just love to have the people come in.
So what are you doing? I mean, because you got a lot, I was reading it, I think we had the flyer up there, but you're doing a lot of different things, and so tell me a little bit about it.
Oh yeah, so Valentine's Day is on Saturday this year, so we're having a Valentine's Day Family Day, where it's everything from a cow heart dissection.
What? Wait.
Yeah.
A heart dissection?
A heart dissection, yes.
You know, I did that, so I know all about that.
Yeah, but that's, you know, that and dry ice are like two of our favorite hands-on
They
demonstrations.
get to see all 4 valves, and they do all kinds
Yep.
of, how do they, you know, how does
yeah.
it move from here to here to here?
Oh yeah, there's some special kind of make and take activities, so the kids can come and make something for mom. There's a kind of walk-through planetarium experience. I think we're going to have one of the laser shows playing during the day, so just a whole lot of fun. And then at night, for the Rockin' the Dome laser shows, we are doing the...
Are you doing them every night?
Just that Saturday.
Oh, just a Saturday, because
Oh yeah, just on Saturday
Yeah,
night
because I didn't
still.
think you do them every night.
No, but on Saturday we're doing a special laser romance movie mix. So we're taking the romance songs from all the shows that we've kind of collected so far, including the Beatles.
The Beatles, All My Lovin' there.
Yeah,
go ahead.
and kind of putting them together into one special custom show.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
And then during the actual vacation week, we're going to have our break week classes for the kids, so themed around engineering week.
Okay.
So they can build a wind-powered vehicle and test it, and
Why not, right?
Build a paper airplane launcher and all sorts of fun stuff like that.
So now, is this something like they sign up for the whole week, or do they come on a daily basis? I mean, how does that work?
For the classes, you can sign up for morning sessions for the week or afternoon sessions.
Okay, so it's the whole week then?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so that's all week.
So there's no drop-ins?
There are also, because the museum's open to the public, we'll have the 3 planetarium shows a day.
Oh, so you'll have other stuff going on.
Yeah, all the exhibits will be open, and we will have some drop-in activities too.
Okay, good. Where do you have the activities? Is that in that when you enter? It's in that hall, that side room, or where?
It kind of varies on the activity, but it can be our birthday party room, the archives gallery, or if it's something closely connected to one of the exhibits, we'll just do it out on the floor.
Right on the floor. You just mentioned something, birthday parties. Do you have special events there? I mean, can you have a party?
Oh yeah, we do a whole set of birthday party offerings. We just actually updated the activities.
Okay.
And with our new ticketing software, you can actually go online and purchase the entire birthday party experience.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, so we usually include some sort of a hands-on activity, a planetarium show, and then time.
So you put it like a package together for the entire birthday experience.
Yep, and we've had them for from 5 kids to 40 kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I want to go to that party.
Yeah. and we not only have birthday parties, but this Friday we're actually doing a wedding.
A wedding?
Yeah, we're doing a wedding in our planetarium.
How cool is
Yeah.
that? Is that an astronomer decided that or what?
A lot of times it's people who might be either scientists or interested in science, or they just enjoy space, or they had their first meeting
They
out.
met there.
out-
They bumped
well,
into each other and like atoms, right?
either there or just on a walk through the park or something,
Yeah.
you know. And what's great with our planetarium system is you can show what the sky looked like on the
When
night
they met.
first met.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
So you have the planetarium shows, and are they every day that they can go to
Yeah,
those?
yeah, yep. 12, 1, and 2.
Okay, and do you do anything special for homeschool kids or?
We do have our Thursday morning homeschool programs. I believe the next one for that is going to be on February 26th.
okay.
And that's a whole morning. The museum's open just for the homeschool kids. We do a couple different sessions based on grade groups, and the museum's open just for them.
Well, one thing I've noticed is that you seem to have been more community-minded and getting into more people involved in your activities as well.
Oh yeah, we want to broaden our reach and kind of just show that we're welcoming for everyone. And I mean, we just kind of finished collecting last year's numbers, and we had about 6,000 kids visiting on field
Wow.
trips, 13,000 through school and library outreaches. So a lot of times we provide, you know, the youngsters' first exposure to science,
science
and
at
science
all.
education.
Yeah.
So it's kind of helping light that spark that then kind of takes them up through the career pathway.
Well, I know I have a great-grandson, and he goes there, and he loves the activities, the hands-on, that he can actually touch things and do things,
Yeah.
and it's been an exciting thing for him.
Oh, yeah, and we're looking at adding more through the coming year, and as we do the renovations.
Yeah, and even as an adult, they're kind of fun.
Yeah,
too,
yes.
as well.
Fun for kids of all ages.
Yeah, it is for kids of all ages. So how do they sign up for these classes?
For the classes, you can go to mysci.org, and there's I think it's under programs and events tab. There's a
drop down.
Yeah, there's a drop down for break classes, and it's probably highlighted on our banner right now.
Yeah, and then you can sign up. And
Yeah.
if you really want to, you know, get your kids maybe
yeah.
more involved in things, and maybe it
Oh, yeah.
takes a little pressure off parents sometimes.
Oh
During
yeah, and they're filling fast. We're already getting calls about summer, so.
you do summer
Yeah.
classes as well?
Yeah, so we're doing at least 5 weeks of summer classes that will probably go on sale during February break week, and so which is going to be everything: amusement park science, you know, computer coding, geology, astronomy. So
Amazing.
Dinosaurs, lots of fun stuff.
Amazing. What's your next exhibit coming? Or,
Okay.
or what's the one that's up now and coming up?
Yeah, the one that's up now, and we're actually going to expand it over the summer, is Measure Up. which I
Yeah,
think
that's the
we've-
one you've
yeah,
been
we've
doing,
kind
yeah.
of and-
That, which is really a good
yeah.
one, yeah.
Yep, and then we have our Big Bang Gala coming up on May 7th, and kind of tied to that, we're doing an exhibit about some of the important innovations that came out of this region that are celebrating anniversaries soon. So,
There's a lot going on,
Oh yeah, so the
too.
modern top refrigerator, that turns 100 years old in
Get out.
2027.
And
so
you have one of those, right?
we've got about a dozen of them. and we have paintings, we have advertisements, we have radio advertising from pretty much right when they were first introduced, and
Amazing,
movies
amazing.
and actually songbooks. I'd love to actually talk to the Electric City Chorus, and
Wouldn't that be cool?
we have GE refrigerator songbooks from the early 30s.
Get
so,
out. GE refrigerators.
So
I bet they're really
Oh, yeah.
cool.
oh yeah, so just picture baby face with
Little pun there.
yeah. Yeah, so just picture like baby face with special GE refrigerator lyrics.
Cool. Well, we've
Yeah.
been talking with Chris Hunter. He's the president of MySci, the Museum of Innovation in Science. And if you haven't been there, believe me, it is not a museum that you just go once and say, oh, I've been there. No, it changes on a daily basis almost, with new exhibits and new, just everything's fresh about it. So And I know you've done a lot of reconstruction with the flooding, and we won't even go into that right now,
Yeah,
but that's another show.
Yeah, renovations are starting soon.
Yeah, good. Chris, it's always
Yep.
a pleasure to have you
Thank
on
you,
the show.
thank you.
Yeah, and just a great place to go. Please go, adults, children, have fun. We're going to be going to another theater group. Oh my goodness, Homemade Theater doing The Crucible.
Yes.
What a play that is.
It certainly is.
Yeah. So tell me about it. Who's going to be the spokesperson here?
Oh, you're looking at
I'm
me?
gonna let Diane.
Yeah, Diane, you're it.
Our veteran.
Yeah.
Well, I've been around the block a time or two. I was on the artistic board that chose this play, and we chose it by, we back up a teeny bit. We decided to do a Shakespeare show in the winter season
Well, this
to
isn't
get the
Shakespeare,
students.
though.
No, that was the backup. So we did Hamlet, and we had advertised it to schools, and they all loved it. They all came in droves to the matinees. We
I
set
love
up.
all those murders, yeah.
Yes, they loved the whole thing. And it was such a success that we decided we would keep doing this. And we canvassed the schools and said, these are the shows we have in mind, and we put Crucible on the list because it's so timely.
Yes.
And the schools, every single school wrote back and said, please don't do Shakespeare, please do The Crucible.
Really?
So we're doing The Crucible
That's
because the schools asked us
wonderful.
to. And we have 3 daytime matinees for schools which are sold out. So if you want to come to the
Isn't
matinee,
that
you can't
amazing?
come.
We
Yes.
actually added the third day. We had 2, and we added a third because we had so many schools that wanted their kids to come.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean, this
we're
is a
fired up.
classic play.
Yes, it is.
Very.
And it's amazing that they chose this one, right?
Yes, very timely. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So how are you involved now?
I am. So we are actually 3 cast members
Yeah.
and board members.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you're
of
all
Homemade
board
Theater.
members.
We're
Yeah,
all
we are
board
all
members.
board members. We're all
Yeah.
in the show. I
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
Mary Warren, who is sort of, I think, the embodiment of the consequences of fear and weakness in a state of mass hysteria. So I won't give away too much for if there are any people that are still out there that don't know the story, but
Well, I mean, that's such a classic, this play. Yeah. Paul, what do you do up there?
I play Reverend Paris, and for me, he's the kind of person who takes advantage of any situation to enrich himself. One of those kind of people.
Wait.
Yes.
I'm getting some vibes here, but
That's
that's
right. So that's, he's supposed to be the reverend and the spiritual leader of everyone in the community, if you will, but ultimately his goal is his own enrichment, and his own backside is who he's looking after.
He's kind of looking and seeing what he can play.
That's right. And actually, the kind of person who finds opportunity in other people's misery, yeah, and takes advantage of that for his own ends.
Yeah.
And he's not the only character in the play that does that, of course.
Yeah, how do you think the kids are going? Do you think tell me what you think the kids will, because this is kind of an adult theme.
yeah,
I
the
mean,
kids
I'm just
coming, I think,
wondering,
are
what do y'all think?
like 11th grade, right, and older.
Yes.
I think
Oh, 11, so they're
it's a little bit of the older kids that can deal with the heavier, more.
Yeah, because when you said that they chose that, I'm going, that's pretty. It's a powerful play.
It certainly is.
About 11th grade is where you end up reading it. At least that's when I read it. I think.
So they aren't like 8-year-old, 10-year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're reading the play in school, so
Yeah.
they know who my character is.
Yeah.
I'm Rebecca Nurse. What a surprise.
Yeah. This is wonderful. So how many are in the cast?
23, right?
23.
It's 23.
Oh.
Big cast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they all speaking parts?
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Some people have very few
I'm
lines.
trying to remember the play that, I guess. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of kids, the little crazy girls, and the townsfolk, the people who are all caught up in this witch
With the
mania.
pitchforks.
Oh. And the people like me who say, no, no, I'm not a witch. No. I'm a covenanted Christian.
So
She makes me cry in her last scene.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Well, during that time, didn't they say? Wasn't there that whole thing where, like, if you put them in the water and they drown, they're okay?
Yes.
Right.
Oops,
Yeah.
guess she wasn't a witch. She drowned. Oh, well. Yeah.
Oops.
I mean, think
Yes,
about that.
yes.
The witch trials, I mean, those were just,
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you admit
and
to,
of course, aimed at women.
of course.
Well, and it was
Did I
originally-
say that?
Yeah, but it
Yes.
was also
We've come
originally
so
written,
far.
right, it was originally written in response to McCarthyism, right, in the 50s.
Oh, yeah,
Arthur
yeah,
Miller
yeah.
was responding to that.
Yes,
whole
because it's the
idea.
same thing.
Same idea,
Yeah,
right,
same
yes.
thing. We just go, I mean, McCarthyism, when you look at some of those videos of the 50s, and it's like, oh my gosh, how did that even happen? But then
Here
things
we are.
happen.
Yeah.
I think it's people like, in Reverend Parrish's case, and people like that, McCarthy, for example, in my opinion, the people that have no talent, actually, and no other kind of skill, they want to create a world where they get to define what the what the limits of good are. That way, they are putting themselves in position, but they literally actually have no other skills, and left in a world.
That's really interesting, yeah.
And left in a world where it was really based on merit and not their interpretation of God's law or whatever else. They'd be left behind, which is why they actually don't want a world based on merit.
Yeah,
At least
because
Paris does.
merit means you have to.
That's right.
Do the
Like, you have
job.
to earn
Yeah.
it, right?
You have to earn
Someone
it.
like Paris couldn't possibly earn it.
Yeah.
Paris is on the backs of everyone around him, and he sees them as his chattel. Who he gets to sit in a cart, and you all pull it. That's what.
That's
Paris
his
is.
idea.
Very Paris.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very timely play.
Certainly
It absolutely is. Yeah.
So you're all on the board, and the Homemade Theater has been around a while, right?
Yes.
I mean,
41 years.
41 years, yeah. I mean, that's a long time to.
Yeah.
And you're located up in Saratoga region, is that correct?
Yes.
And where is this play going to be performed?
At the Saratoga Music Hall, everybody.
The
that's
Saratoga
on the
Music
third
Hall, which
floor.
is the third floor of City Hall in Saratoga Springs,
Okay.
right on Broadway.
And I have to put my 10 cents in here about how to get in, because
You
last
mean there's-
time I was waiting outside for something or other, and people were walking up the steps trying to go in the front doors because that's the City Hall and the thing says it's in the City Hall. No.
But they usually aren't open, those doors,
When
right?
you go to the left and walk up the ramp. Underneath the sign
If you're
that
facing
says
City Hall, there's a sign that says Saratoga
Saratoga
Music Hall
Music
to the
Hall.
left and a
Enter,
ramp that
oh.
goes up there.
To
It's
get to the
handicap
elevator.
accessible. There's an elevator and there's also stairs.
there are 2 elevators and stairs, so it's
Okay.
easy to get to, but you have to go up the ramp. Don't try and go in through
You
the
have to,
door.
well, I mean, is the ramp like up a story or what? Just
No, it's just at-
just
at-
a little ramp. Okay.
Yeah, it's at,
Well, so
It's a little
actually, it's
inconspicuous, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really think so, but
well, so it's handicap accessible.
Yes.
yes,
it
it is. Very handicapped.
There you go. I
Yep.
mean, simple.
Better be at City Hall, right?
Yeah. And the space has been beautifully renovated since the fire, so it's a very attractive space.
Yeah. So what are you doing for the set? The set isn't that complex.
pretty
is it?
minimal, yeah.
Yeah.
Some trees.
Trees and bits of furniture, here and
Furniture,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not a real like we just talked about Mamma Mia. That had a lot to do with
Nothing
sets
like
and
that,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is great. So you've got. So do the kids? Do you go to the school or do
No.
the school come
They
to you?
come to the music hall.
They come to the music
What a
hall.
great field
Yeah.
trip for the kids.
It's really
Yes.
cool. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
great, and they build it into their curriculum. Obviously, they have the kids read it, then they get to come and see the play, and then they get to do a talk back with
Critical
us after.
thinking, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think.
So they can talk to the
Yes.
director about why she did that, and they can talk to the actors, and it's really cool
So
for
you
them.
have an after talk. Yeah.
Yeah, they really
Yeah.
loved it for Hamlet. Diane
Oh.
directed last year.
Yeah. What a great. This is really good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not only a message, but it's reaching kids with theater. And you just heard me with the last,
Yes.
with that. I just
that's
think
great.
kids need to get into theater.
Absolutely, yeah.
A
We're
lot.
always trying to get more young people. We have a discounted ticket price for students.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our general admission is 30, students are 25,
Mm-hmm.
seniors are 20, and kids under 12 are free.
Right.
Well, so the ones under, that's, well, they might have.
I don't know
over-
if kids under 12 maybe
Yeah, I was
this
gonna
is
say,
appropriate for them, but
no
we have
wonder they're
others,
free.
we have
They're
other
not gonna
shows in our
come.
season that are appropriate for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you might have a kid that has been astute.
Yes.
And has learned a little bit more about
Yes,
life. I mean,
exactly.
you got, there's a whole, when you talk about kids, the array is like from here to here.
Yep.
Yes.
You've got the kids that with maybe one child that has really focused on learning. And I mean, I was an only child and I was reading before I went to kindergarten. Well, I never went to kindergarten because I was too I didn't fit in because I had learned everything. I was
Right.
reading, and they were still learning their colors, you know, some of those. But it's interesting where that array is, and if you've got 6 kids, maybe, you know, you don't have as much time to spend that with them. But
Well, and Arthur Miller, right, is arguably the greatest American playwright of the 20th century.
Yes.
So you should, you know, as a student,
Everybody
you
should know
You
of
should
him.
know who he is, and
Yeah.
you should definitely be exposed to his work.
to some of his works,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because he's been, and wasn't he married to Marilyn Monroe?
He was at one point, yeah. And then
What
she
a
left
guy.
him to Joe
What
DiMaggio.
a guy. He wrote The Crucible, and he married Marilyn Monroe. What
Death of a
else do you
Salesman,
need?
All My Sons, like, yeah, he's got a whole bunch out there.
Yeah, I know. He did wonderful plays, though, and always very thought-provoking.
Yes, every one of
So
them.
do you do just one production a year? Or tell me what you do. Tell me a little bit more. We've got a few more minutes here.
We did 5 productions. We had a murder mystery at the Mansion. Then we had a Christmas song fest at the music hall.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw it.
Cabaret,
Yeah.
Then we had the Hamlet. Then we had Oklahoma at Pitney Meadows, which sadly we can't use anymore. So all our shows are going to be at the Music Hall from now on.
Oh, okay.
Then we did 1776. And then, have I left anything out?
The Boxcar Children.
Oh, the Boxcar Children. Oh, and Murders
And
in
your
the House,
show.
which I directed.
She directed.
Yeah.
Oh,
all
wow.
of those, except the Pitney Meadows show and the Mansion, were all at the Music Hall. And next year we'll be doing all our shows.
Oh,
will be at
and
the
do you
Music
have
Hall.
enough room to do? I've never been in there, so I don't know how big that is.
It's not the ideal theatrical space because it's a music hall. It was designed for music, not for
not for
drama.
sets and all the rest.
Right,
Yeah.
but we've put on all those shows and we
It definitely
manage.
works. It's a nice space.
Yeah, it works.
So where do you store your stuff?
At the Wilton Mall, we have a space.
Oh, you
we
have a
rent.
space at Wilton Mall. Okay.
Yeah, that's
then
our
that's-
like storage and rehearsal space, and then we move into the music hall.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
our performance
because
space.
because you can't be there all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
'cause don't you rent it? You have to rent it, right?
You have
do.
to pay for it.
You have to pay for both.
Yes.
That's why you have to really consider it when you start having to pay rent. So-
Yes, exactly.
Well,
so.
I hope that you have a really good experience with
Thank
the
you.
students and with your productions
Thank you.
because you've picked some really good stuff.
Thank you.
Meaty. Got the meat in
Yeah,
it.
we're really excited. February
Oh.
20th.
Okay.
Oh, and Heather, and what is it? 13 is on our list for this year.
Yes.
You're gonna
Yes,
do
that's
13?
our
Okay.
that's our
And
youth
also in,
production.
Sorry,
Fiddler
final
on the
show.
Roof.
Oh,
too.
Fiddler on the Roof and 13 are coming up.
Yeah.
What do you do in your spare time?
And
Think
as
about
a
what we're going to do next.
spectacularly
that's
good question.
planning. So, and they can get their tickets online. How do they get their tickets?
Yes. Homemadetheater.org.
Okay, good. And we've got all that in, and you know that I send out my weekly mailings, which will have all that information
Fantastic.
in it.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
So
Yeah, we
just-
run February 20th through March 1st.
Good.
Yeah.
Both
good.
weekends.
2
and then we have
weekends.
and then we have the school matinees in the week in between, but they're sold out. Sorry.
So you're busy. You're busy.
yes,
Yeah. But we have Sunday matinees.
Yeah.
we do.
So people don't like to drive at night. You know, they got a place
Yeah,
to go, right?
Yeah.
Break a leg.
Thank you so much.
Good,
Thank
good.
you
Thanks for
so
having
much
us.
Always
for
good to
having
have
us.
you on the show.
Thank
you.
Come back again. And now I have a guest that has never been on the show.
That's right. I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah,
Hello.
Justina. Yes, and I'm so pleased to have you here. I read some of your stuff and I was really amazed.
Thank
so
you.
tell our viewers a little bit
Yes.
about you,
Of
and then we'll
course.
talk about some of the events that you. I don't know how you do all this, but go ahead. Go ahead,
That's
tell
right.
us, yeah.
I wonder myself, where do I find time? But I feel like, when you do a lot of things, all of a sudden hours open up in the day, especially if you do things with passion. So a little bit about me. I am originally from Poland, now living in America 11 years, proud citizen of this country as of last year. I moved to New York City 11 years ago to pursue theater, specifically musical theater, because that was the love of my life. And ever
So
since
in Poland, you were also into musical theater?
That's not musical theater. We don't have much of it there. It's mostly straight drama. So I
Oh,
started
okay.
acting professionally when I was 15 years old. I actually have a name of the first play I was in tattooed on my neck.
What was it?
Beauty is a whisper, which means piękno jest szeptem in Polish.
Okay.
So I was that crazy about
Beauty
theater.
is
Theater.
Whisper.
That's right.
I
That was
like
the first
that.
production
Yeah.
I've ever been in. And that's what sent me to Denmark, where I studied theater for 3 years. And I opened up my own theater company called Ethereal Teatro. We started touring around Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, producing original productions only. I am very much into experimental theater, not into commercial stuff. So I always was that person who wanted to create her own. And then,
well, when you create your own, do you write your own materials?
that's right, and almost like in an experimental way, if I do work with an ensemble, we actually create the spoken word and movement in the moment of rehearsal. It's a very different way of working with theater.
So it's almost improvisational?
That's right, improvisational, commedia dell'arte, cabaret, a lot of these different ways of producing theater that I learned in Commedia School in Copenhagen. So that was my first experience with it. And then me and my scene partner, David, from Sweden, created an experimental piece about Wagner piano, where I was acting as the soul of this piano, and there was something about that connection with music that told me I need to go to New York City and pursue musical theater.
Well, okay, time out here for a second. How many languages do you speak?
I speak 2. I used to also speak Danish when I lived in Denmark. I no longer do because it's a hard language.
Well, you got to keep using it.
That's right. You got to keep using it.
Yeah.
So right now, Polish is my first language. English is my second, but I think in English. If I'm in America, if I go to Poland, I all of a sudden switch to Polish. So definitely, there's that versatile aspect of it.
I have a relative that came from Germany, and I said to him one day, "How do you think?"
Yeah,
and he says, because he speaks eloquent English, you know, and because he came as a child, and he says, "Oh, I always think in German." So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That, you know.
It takes a little bit of time for us people who are born in another country to start thinking in English, but what helped me is improvisation in English and writing in English. You know, all of a sudden I started dreaming in English, and that switch happened probably after 2 years of living abroad in Denmark.
That you were able to make that flip.
That's right, made that flip,
yeah.
and so I moved entirely on my own to New York City at the age of 21. It was a huge,
I can't even
journey.
imagine how you'd go into another culture.
That's right.
I mean, not that the cultures are that different, but they are different.
Very, very different, honestly. Like Eastern Europe and America.
Eastern Europe, yeah.
Very, very, very different. So definitely, you know, that was very challenging. So no family here. Also from the immigration perspective, like I said, it took me 10 years to become a citizen here.
Well, most people that I talk to, it takes 10 to 12 years.
That's right. It's a very long
process.
process.
Through the process.
Very long process, but I'm really proud to have accomplished that at this point and, call myself a double citizen.
Yeah.
Anyways, but what really pressed me to continue pursuing that was the passion for theater. And I actually started acting in different musicals. And what brought me to Capital...
In New York City?
In New York City.
Off-Broadway? Broadway? What?
I would say off-Broadway. So this is where experimental aspect comes in. The moment you go off-Broadway, that's when the commercial level starts. The money people come in, investors, and they're the people who very often tell you what to do.
And then that takes away your autonomy.
Takes away, exactly. So I mostly acted, and I was a stage manager, I was a director, writer in many different non-profit theaters in New York City, especially Medicine Theater Show, which was one of the oldest surviving theaters from the 60s that opened up with an open theater. And unfortunately, because of COVID, it closed its doors, but that was kind of like my home. But the first production that I worked on in America was actually Helen of Troy, New York. I have met Don Rittner, who I'm pretty sure everybody, that's right, everybody knows Don. He's a very good friend of mine until today, and we still work together. And he hired me to be the co-director of Helen of Troy, New York in 2014 in Troy, New York. So I moved to Capital Region 11 years ago. I stayed here for 6 months, co-directing that show with him. We had many sold-out performances. We're actually planning and thinking about doing it again because Trojans love their history.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's what, you know, started the wheels spinning. Newspapers started writing about me, my collaboration with Don, and that helped me, you know, find my footing in New York City, where I was in many different musicals, up until the point when I met a musical director who told me, you know what, you sound like Marlene Dietrich. And I was like, Marlene Dietrich, I think I heard of her because where I grew
Oh,
up.
you've
it's
just
actually,
heard of her. Oh,
I
my
have.
God.
Yes, I have, even though
She's
that was
such an
my-
icon.
Yes, of course, but people my age, unless you are into the golden age,
Yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah.
But I grew up very close to Berlin. So whenever I went to Berlin, I would see that beautiful woman, in many advertisements, standing in a suit.
They still
That's right.
revere her.
She's
Yeah.
still a huge icon. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna look her up. And then I connected the dots, and I was in a musical where we had like 30 performances, and every day he would tell me, Justina, you gotta check out Marlene Dietrich. There's something about you and her that I'm seeing
You're
the connection.
coming on my next show. We're going to talk about Marlene Dietrich. You're going to have to wait because we're going to talk more about
Yes,
that.
there's
But
definitely a lot to say about it, yeah.
I find that Marlene Dietrich was such an icon, and not only that, but she was her own person.
That's right.
She was a feminist. She
That's
was
right.
just the
Yes.
person I want to be.
Exactly.
Except I don't smoke.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And you already are that person. I already feel your energy. You're a very strong woman, and that's what drew me to her.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm not a person who is gonna be waiting for somebody to write a show about her. So I wrote the show and
Yeah.
casted myself in it.
Yeah, why
and
not?
started, a nonprofit company and produced it under this wing. We have co-written it with Oliver Conant, who actually acted in quite a few Hollywood movies in the 70s in America. So our collaboration, was really fruitful and brought us to performing that show in many different theater festivals on a off of Broadway level. Eventually we got that off-Broadway run on Theater Row, and
I don't know, did they bring up the picture? Can you bring up the pictures just real quick? Because our next show we're going to talk more about it. But we have that great line. You sent me some great, those are the
Yes.
ones. Okay, it's
Yeah.
up on the screen right now.
Oh, there it is. Okay, great. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah. So, the show had many, many different versions. Many different wonderful creatives have worked with us on it, including Malcolm Kogut, who is actually here today.
Oh, that
he
Malcolm.
Is my
Oh, who's
favorite
that
pianist,
guy?
Right?
Okay.
Don't tell him. No,
Yeah.
do tell him. He
Yeah.
should know how great
We
he
love
is.
Malcolm.
So that's, it has been performed in Troy, New York, as well as in Glen, New York.
The Conservancy,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. So it had many different versions. I haven't done it in about 3 years now because I've been looking for a perfect female director, and I really do think that I found her. So
Okay, good.
I do feel like this year will open up a lot of doors.
Now,
with
do
a
you
new
sing
version
in
of it.
that?
I do sing in it.
Can you sing a little bit of Marlene Dietrich?
Okay. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Dream a while, scheme a while, you sure to find happiness, and I guess all the things you've always pined for. That's a little bit, one of the songs. One of the songs. That's right.
Did you ever see Blazing Saddles?
That's kind of Blazing Saddles. It's kind of like a caricature of Marlene Dietrich, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So
But
I tried
yeah,
not to watch
Madeline
it too
Kahn
much, but
just played it. I mean, Marlene Dietrich would be rolling over in her grave
yes,
right now.
that's
with that,
right.
but-
She definitely was. I bet she really was.
But,
yeah.
but they did that. Okay, well, I'm going to have to announce who's coming up, but hang in
Yes,
there because she's going to be
absolutely.
on our next show.
Yes.
And you're going to learn more about all the things, the dance and the equine and all the healing and all the good stuff that she does. But right now, I want to tell you who's coming up on the next show. We have the Bunbury Players are coming in, Cherry Hill, historic Cherry Hill, and also the Underground Railroad. We're going to be talking about Black History Month a little bit there. And of course, Justina will be joining us again to talk about that. I do want, and don't leave because I want to just make a few more announcements. We also have, I just want to remind you that, first of all, Valentine's Day is coming up, and you did hear the singing Valentines, and we hope that maybe you might take an opportunity to hire them because they do such really good work, and it's so much fun to have them come visit and to sing for you, to serenade you. And also coming up, of course, is the Lunar New Year. And the Lunar New Year is coming up, and that's, I think, the 17th of February. But it's an amazing year of the horse. It's the fire horse is the year. The screen is up there. And it's celebrated by 2 billion people around the world. So this is not just a light little holiday. It's a big holiday throughout the world. So I want to, first of all, thank you. But I'm going to go back to Justina and talk just a bit more about it. So you've done that, and let's give them a preview of the next show that you're going to be on. You're going to be talking about equine healing. What is that?
Yes, equine assisted healing, as well as ecstatic dance. So when pandemic hit, obviously, a lot of us theater artists had our hearts broken because for a couple of years we couldn't do theater. Yeah. So yes, while I was very heartbroken, it gave me an opportunity to discover the other part of myself. Yeah. Holistic healing. So working with horses, which I actually have been riding with horses since I was 5 years old. So that was my first passion. And then I got roped into theater because I wanted to leave Poland.
Love
so I
it,
was like,
love it.
horse is not gonna get me there. It's gotta be theater, right all the way to America. So horses, they have always had a huge impact on my heart as a child. I was, very bullied child actually, so they brought me peace and love that I couldn't find anywhere else. However, when the pandemic hit, I, decided to reconnect with them, and I started leasing horses and riding them out on trails in Connecticut State Park Preserve.
Okay, we're going to leave it right there because you got to watch the next show to find out more about this.
All right.
Yes. Thanks for watching Capital Region today. Love you guys for watching.